my subscribers, shout out and hello to anyone who is not subscribed to my page. For those who have stuck around with me for 3 years, thank you for still being on my page. It has been a long journey, but today is the first official day for my weight loss journey. Okay. It's been a year since I have gotten on the scale. I got on the scale this morning and I had done a video yesterday and I thought that I was 145, but I was pretty close, I guess 145, but my actual weight is 149, which was a big time shocker. I got on it and I went, what the? I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, so because I was very uncomfortable to get on the scale, very uncomfortable to get on the scale for almost a year, I gained 22 freaking pounds. So I went from 127 to 149, and I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I know some people out there might, well, that's not that bad. That's real bad when you are 5'1" and you have a 22-pound weight gain because you just don't want to get on the scale because you just don't want to get on the scale. So today is the journey. Today it all starts. Today is the very first day. And I want you guys to watch me every day. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, it would be great if you can. So let's start this journey, okay? We're going to start this whole weight loss journey. And it's gonna be fun. I don't know if it's gonna be fun, but we're gonna try to make it fun. Okay. So today, day number one, first official day of the weight loss journey. My weight is 149. I got on the scale and I like about freaked out. I'm like, oh, MG, 22 freaking pound weight gain. Ugh, because I was just afraid to get on the scale. That's okay. It is what it is. It's okay. I'm trying to be positive. I'm not bawling my eyes out. I'm not boo-hooing. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this thing. And this is a challenge. This is all part of the motivational, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Okay. So 149 is the official weight. I dread getting on the damn thing tomorrow because I'm going to get on it again tomorrow, because when I woke up this morning, I felt like really bloated and stuff. Like I was like, ew, I'm puffy. Like something's just yucky here. So it might be a little lighter tomorrow, but I'm going to do it once a week. I'm going to do a weigh-in once a week. I am not going to do it every single day because that is like a no. When you're trying to lose weight, don't get on the damn thing every single day, because if you get on it every single day, you're going to be like, and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore type of thing. So I'm not going to do it every single day, once a week. Okay. So my measurements, I measure my arms. These are actually, what do you call these things? Compression sleeves. They're actually soft, but I cut the bottom part out because you know what? I need something for my arms. My arms are like, ugh, it's like when I gain weight, my arms are like that thing where I'm just like, I don't like it. So I put these things on and I wear these things all day long. So just to kind of give you an idea of why I'm wearing these things, it really does help shrink your arms. I did it like a few years ago. I wore compression sleeves, and then I also did the compression socks on my calves, and my calves went down. They actually did. It's the same thing with this waist trainer thing, which I'm going to tell you guys about, that I'm using that one too. So I measured, and my arms are 11 inches. Normally they're like 7 or 8. So I'm like, ah, shit, I gained a couple of inches on the arms too. So the arms are 11 inches. Okay, it is what it is. We're going to roll. We're going to roll. We're going to go. We're just going to do. Okay, so the arms are 11 inches. We're going to do it once a week. Like I said, we'll do measurements too once a week. I'm not about doing that shit like every day or every other day. I'm like, okay, let's just do this once a week. So the arms are 11. I did the calves are 15 inches. Normally they were a whole lot smaller. Normally they're like 11 or 12. So I'm like, ah, shit. My thighs, I'm looking over there at my book. I wrote everything down. My thighs are 20 inches, and normally they're like 16 or 17. So, I mean, we're looking at like a 3 to 4 inch, like increase here. It's a lot. And my waist was 32, and it's like, oh God, oh God, oh God, because I was like a 26 inch waist, 26, 27, give or take, depending on like whether I was bloated or not, that sort of thing. So it's like a 32, and it's like, oh my God, that's like, ugh, for me. Okay. So we have 32 inches on the waist. We are doing the waist training. I did the waist training years ago. I did the waist training. I started the waist training in 2019. And when I first started doing the waist training, I was at like 32 back then, like 3 years ago. And over the course of like it might have been like 6 to 9 months, it went down to a 26. So I lost like 6 inches, but it took time. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you are consistent with a waist trainer and you wear that thing like 8 to 10 hours every single day, your waist is going to go down, and it's like you're exercising, it's going to go down. And it did. Like I had some kick-ass curves, but now my stomach is just like, oh my God, we got to get this thing like down here. So I do the waist trainer. I've got the waist trainer on. I'm in a medium right now. When I was doing the waist training in 2019, after a year, I got down to a 26 inch waist, and I was in an extra small, and I was getting ready to get into an extra small. So this is I've got the medium waist trainer on. The waist trainers like this, the Columbia style waist trainers, they have 3 sets of hooks. So you've got, your first, second, and third. So I'm on the third set of hooks on this medium. So I'm hoping by next week or within 2 weeks, I'll be into the small. So then we will start on the small waist trainer journey. But we are in the medium right now, and I'm at a 32, I believe 32 inch right now. So that's where we are with the waist training. So I'm doing the waist training. So give you guys an idea of all the things that I'm doing with this weight loss journey. We are jumping back into the waist training. The waist trainers are phenomenal, and they do work. And I know a lot of times people will say trainers don't work. No, crap, it doesn't work. They work. And I will post some pictures, and I can figure out how to do all of my, like my editing and things on these videos. I'm going to post my vlogs. My internet is acting wonky, and here we go again. But I have some videos from 2019, and I believe I do have a picture on the thumbnail. It shows the before and the after, and that was the before I started doing the waist training, and then the after. So you can see clearly that my midsection was like just flat. I mean, it was like, oh, not flat, straight. I had like a straight, physique there in the middle. And then after a while, it just kind of started to curve in. So I got that Coke bottle look. I'm like, oh, I like this Coke bottle look. The curves were curving. They were kicking. I had some kicking curves. So we're trying to get the curves back. So I am doing the waist training. I have actually been doing this for I think 3 weeks now. So I didn't just start doing the waist training today. I've been doing it for about 3 weeks, but I'm on a medium. I'm still in medium. On the third, I'll be in the small waist trainer. So that's where waist training, and I do it about 8 to 10 hours a day. Sometimes 12, but if you go over 10, 12 hours, it's not really going to make that much of a difference. Some people sleep in the damn things, but I wouldn't sleep in it because they're very uncomfortable, and I don't think that that's very safe anyway. I did it one time. I woke up after 24 hours of sleeping in it, and my back was killing me. I had a horrible backache. So I don't recommend doing it overnight because it's not like going to extend it or, speed the process up. It doesn't speed the process up at all. It really doesn't. But do it like 8 to 10 hours a day. I don't exercise when I'm wearing it. I know that's like probably the best time because you've got the heat you're working out, you've got that heat in the middle of your core, you're sweating, you're going to be like losing those inches, kind of like those suits that people wear, it's just like water weight. You lose it, it comes back. But you got to be consistent trainer. And it looks so good under your clothes because it takes like those inches off immediately when you wear the waist trainer. You take it off, you're going to have those curves eventually. After a while, you will have those curves, but it looks amazing and it looks awesome when you wear your clothes with it. It's like, ooh, I got a snatched waist here. So it is amazing and it is awesome. It's wonderful, but I don't wear it when I work out. I take it off. I work out for the hour. I haven't worked out, and today will be the third day I haven't worked out, but I've been doing these videos. So, I'm kind of letting you guys know, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done today. And I'm honest. I'm telling you everything. If I don't work out that day, I didn't work out that day. Today I didn't work out. But I take it off. And then, of course, when I take my shower or my bath, I take it off. And then I put it immediately back on. So over the course of 8 to 10 hours is how long I do it. I will leave it on. I mean, I still have it on. And I think I put it on at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. And it's now midnight. So I've had it on for like 9 hours. Probably take it off. And so I woke up this morning. I tell you, like, day number 1. I got on the scale, did the weight. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like the numbers. I used to be a numbers person. I've got to really day once a week because I lost track. So we lost connection there for a minute. I'm like, oh my God, my internet has been really, really wonky. Hopefully it won't be next week, but I'm not freaking out about the increase in the weight gain. I don't know how this video is going to do. I don't know if it's going to pause, but it shut down on there. Let's try to get through this thing. I'm trying to do this, and hopefully next week my extender will come in and we won't have these internet issues. But I'm not freaking out about going over going up to the 19 pounds over. So I woke up this morning, did the scale, weighed myself, and was like, okay, this sucks. This is horrible. Whatever. I like a challenge. Here we go. So day number 1, woke up, weighed myself, 149. My goal is to get back down to 120. Yes, I was 127, but the goal is 120. So we have a 29-pound weight loss that we've got to do. So my breakfast consisted of a keto cereal because I think I'm going to try to do the keto again because keto works. Like it works. So I had keto cereal. I'll have to look at the name of the cereal and I'll do my video tomorrow and I'll tell you exactly what it is. But it's a keto cereal. So I had the keto cereal. I had a cup. I used to do like the all milks, but I'm like, you know what? Just give me my whole milk. We have a farm around here and it's a dairy farm and the milk is really good. I used to think that I had problems with it wasn't the milk, it was the actual carbs that were making me, so I don't really quite have a milk issue. I thought I was lactose intolerant, but definitely not. So I had 8 ounces of that. So I had my cereal, my keto cereal, and then for my dinner, lunch, I had some vegetables. I had some green beans. I had, if you want to know exactly how much, probably like 2, 3 squash casserole, and that was my lunch dinner. So really haven't eaten a whole lot, but I probably need to get a little bit more because my caloric intake for the day, being that I need to lose this 29 pounds. Again, it's actually crazy. Link up the My Fitness Pal. So I the sync, and got my calories, synced up with it, and then I'm adding, my food, my daily food in there. Acting wonky, so I apologize, you guys. Next week I shouldn't have any of these issues or problems. So that's what I did this morning. That is what I did. I haven't exercised today. I probably more than likely will because I have a weird sleep till like 3, 4. It's just because I sleep flip flop. Most hours I sleep at daytime hours, and it's just flip flop. It's crazy for now. So that's what I've done, and I haven't worked out, but I'll probably do an hour of cardio. When I work out now, instead of doing like walking, I used to just walk and burn like 300 calories an hour. I'm like, I got to do something different because I'm getting bored. Fun. I put the Bollywood music on, and it's got that Latin feel to it. It's the Indian music, but it's Latin too. It feels like this Latin move. It burns about 500 calories an hour, and I'm like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start doing this. So that is what I have incorporated. I don't lift weights or anything. I used to lift weights. I used to be a fanatic about weight training. But since I don't go to the gym, I haven't lately. I usually use this kettlebell. It's a 7-pound kettlebell. And I incorporate, the kettlebell moves when I'm doing my dance and stuff. And it's kind of fun. So I've got the 7-pound kettlebell that I use. And then I have some resistance bands. But I broke 2 out of 3 of them. I'm like, oh. So I use the resistance bands too. Intake. Water is absolutely critical and important when you are doing your weight loss. I drink like 2 of these a day, and I know I have people go, oh my God, how big is that water bottle? This is a 64-ounce water bottle, so I do 2 a day. So I do 128 ounces of water, which I think is a gallon. So I do 2 of these a day because it is so critical to have your water. And I like to have the stainless steel water bottle because, you put it there and it keeps it cold for like 24 hours. I'm like, damn, it's still cold. Okay, cool. All right. So I do the water. I do lots of water. I have supplements that I take too because a lot of times I have issues with bloat, major freaking bloat. I can't stand to be bloated. And I am almost 47, so I'm at that age where my hormones are kind of crappy. They're out of whack. They're not jiving. They're not doing the way they need to be doing. So I think that plays another part in the weight gain. You get a little bit older, your hormones are like crazy unbalanced. I take this Dim Plus. I don't know if you can see because we've got like kind of a glare here, but it's Dim Plus. It's DIM Plus, and it's Nature's Way. And I get this on Amazon. This is an estrogen. It's estrogen metabolism. It balances your estrogen levels, and a lot of times estrogen, if you have an imbalance, it causes that big bloated belly, the hormone belly. It balances it out. These are natural. These are very natural, and DIM comes from, I forgot the long, scientific name for it, but it comes from the cruciferous vegetable like broccoli. So if you ate a ton of broccoli, you would probably get your day's worth. So it's very natural, and it does balance out the hormones, and it does decrease that bloat, because I noticed that my bloat was just getting out of control, and it balances the hormones. It's a really good hormone balance. It's great. Then I also do the 60 billion probiotic. I don't know if you can see, like I said, there's like a glare, but it's a 60 billion probiotic, and it's physician's formula. And the 60 billion is really good. The count is really good. This keeps the bloat down. And I tell you, I get bloated, and I look like I'm about 10 months pregnant. It's horrific. So those two really help with the stomach bloating and the stomach problems and the stomach issues. Also, I take peppermint leaf, because I have really, really bad really bad bloat problems. So is amazing. This is nature's way too. Is amazing for stomach bloat, stomach issues, stomach problems. It's great. It's fantastic. So I take peppermint leaf every day also. So that's a supplement that I use. Now let me tell you about this fat burner. This fat burner is awesome. It is amazing. I used it like probably like a year ago, when I kind of was wanting to get into my weight thing, but I really wasn't that serious about it. I am now. I should have been serious about it back then, because I'd probably be at the weight I want to be. But I started taking these. It's InnoShred. InnoShred is the name of it. It is a fat burner, and it is a daytime formula. They do have a nighttime formula. I have not been taking the nighttime formula, but they do have a nighttime formula. The daytime formula will give you so much energy. So much energy. I'm here to tell you, it gives you so much energy that you like practically are bouncing off the walls. I do not recommend taking these past like 8 o'clock in the morning. Seriously, I wouldn't take it past 8 o'clock. I had issues with insomnia. Now, I'm not suffering insomnia now. I just have a weird sleep schedule, but I was suffering from insomnia where I just couldn't sleep. And these things kept me awake. They kept me awake. But now that I have like a schedule where I do sleep, I just have a flip-flop schedule. I have started taking these again. They are phenomenal with fat burning, give you energy, definitely energy. They will give you a free bottle if you leave a review on Amazon. I get these on Amazon. I get all my stuff on Amazon, but they will give you a free bottle. And the bottle's like $49, but I was like, well, shoot, okay. If I can get a free bottle, I'm gonna order one of these. So I did, and then of course they sent me a free bottle. So it's worth it, and it's a fat burner, and it is a great fat burner because it will burn that fat, and it does work, give you lots of energy. So those are the things I've been taking during the day. That's what I take in the morning, wake up. And I'm going to start carb. So just kind of let you guys know like what I eat on a daily basis. And I'll let you know exactly what I'm eating and what I'm doing as far as like exercising. Because I want you to know, yes, this is like step by step, everything that I've been doing. So the cardio has been walking on the walking, dancing to, the 1 hour of dance, and it does burn a good 500 calories. I haven't worked out, and if I don't work out tonight, it'll be 3 days. So I probably more than likely will do the workout, maybe, but I might just start fresh, tomorrow, because I'm like, well, it's already 12:30. If I start working out, I'm definitely not going to go to sleep for another 5 or 6 hours. I don't want to do that. So day number 1 of the journey. This is day number 1. This is the beginning. This is the very beginning of the fitness challenge. And I am going to challenge myself to lose, go from 120. I'm going to get back to where I was. And Paige, you can see through my playlist, I have the intermittent fasting. I was doing that too, where I was doing like 16-8. I was doing 18-6, where you fast for 16 hours and then you have like an 8-hour window where you eat. And then of course I would flip flop it and I would do 18-6, and I would, fast for 18 hours and then have a 6-hour window where I would eat. That also is great and it does work. So I may go into that. I may start to do that also. As more than likely, I probably will start that tomorrow and I will tell you guys about it, because it is a very, very, very good way to lose weight. I mean, there's so many different ways to lose weight that it's awesome and it's cool. And I really do like the fasting, the intermittent fasting, because you're not really like restricting yourself too much with your food. You're not saying, okay, I have to eat specific foods. I am just giving that it needs. I fast like 18 hours. I'm giving my body a chance to digest and just to kind of like, be cool and go on autopilot and do its thing. And so, you are intermittently fasting, and it's good and it does work. So I might try to throw that in there too. So I am going to end this day 1 weight loss video. Going to end it. I know I might have had some wonky little internet issues going on. Hopefully this video is somewhat normal. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm trying something completely different. So bear with me here while we get all of these little kinks worked out. So this is Layla Angels signing off. If you guys are not subscribed to my page and you're watching my video, please subscribe. It would make me so happy, because I'm on this journey and I want to have people like, comment, share, subscribe, because it would be great. I do want to have other people come join me with this journey, because I don't want to do it alone. So Angel Layla signing off. You guys have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. So I will be back on tomorrow for day number 2. Day number 2, day number 2, day number 2. And we will talk about everything. So talk to